Greetings, this is Virgilus, and I'd like to welcome you back to Mega Man X, and today we go into the castle of Sigma. So let's do it. So, obviously, nothing to hear. We got pretty much everything we need to get, including the secret Hadouken. And we have Zero basically saying that he'll go first, so go right ahead. So I will probably not be showing off the Hadouken right away, because it's, for me, like I said, I'm not a big average Street Fighter fan, so I will not probably be doing it a lot. And you can't do it in the air, and you gotta have full life, so I'm not exactly... Why am I not using... I use more weapons more than Hadoukens. That's basically the thing. Let's spark that guy just for a moment. So we're going to use Rolling Shield here. Because, well, it works. And it works very well. Because we got annoying guys here. And I almost didn't make that. Or at least my heart skipped a beat. Because I didn't really actually think I had enough clearance on that. So yes, another thing about Maverick Hunter X is the Sigma stage layouts, which are not different, but just in a lot different order. And I'm fine with that, actually. It kind of seems like another game, actually. Just a little bit of it's like the same, but yet different game at the same time. Alright, so there is a way to skip this scene. And I might do that in a bonus episode, but I'm not actually going to skip it right now. Because I'm not in doing any speedrunning thing or not. But you can skip this entire scene. So we go here. And we're going to hear some Zero against Vile. And that's the thing, Vile actually is an interesting character, and he is explained a lot more in Maverick Hunter X. And that's... I like that. It shows more to his characters other than, you know, this, oh, I just wanted to be the biggest holy, like, you know, I'm new, you're old type of thing. I do have to say it, but I do have to say that not hurting him the second time around with the giant armor, with all his upgrades and everything, is a little ridiculous, I have to say. So... basically, you might as well just get hit with his fists because it does take off more. Now, surprisingly, this thing is that if you actually Hadouken him, he actually flies across the screen, which is kind of hilarious to see because you do it and he's like, whoa, he flies right across the screen. You can't kill him. He's like the only thing that you cannot kill with a Hadouken. Except for, I think, the Sigma last boss, but who knows? Maybe. I'm not 100% sure on that, because I'm not crazy enough to try that. So without the armor, you can actually hit him. He actually gets a body, and your life restores, and blah, blah, blah. So the weapon that I actually use on him that seems to work absolutely wonders is the homing torpedo, which is fantastic because he flies all over the place. And, well, you don't really need to worry about firing, because he just basically walks into them all the time. And that takes care of Vile, which I have to say, he's a lot better in Maverick Hunter X, I have to say. It's really good. And here we have Zero dying. For the first time, at least. Because he dies multiple times in, like, the series. Oh my goodness. Alright, so I'm just going to go buy this. There we go. So you can actually just go take your time. I just go through it. So Chameleon Sting definitely helps here. If not, homing torpedo everything basically. Or just wait until your chameleon sting wears off and then do it again. Because I really don't want to deal with anything here. Alright, so we go here, we're going to go back to homing torpedo because, well, we get our first boss of our boss rush. Sort of. Which I do have to say is pretty good because Mega Man, the first Mega Man X is a very much good homage to the first Mega Man, which there wasn't a proper boss rush in the first one, so there is a proper boss rush in this one. Well, not this one. No, what am I saying? It's the same because you don't fight all the bosses at once in the first one, in the first Mega Man. So in the first Mega Man X, you don't fight all the bosses at once, like in every other game you pretty much play. Alright, so we're going to try to get some life and maybe some... Don't get hit a lot. I hate these metools. I'm just going to do... Screw it. Screw it, screw it, screw it, screw it. We're not going to kill the spider with Hukins because that's fucking crazy. I have to say, it's possible, but oh my god, so much things you got to dodge. It's too much preciseness for me. So here we got boss spider, I guess. I'm not totally sure. Weakness is ice. And he does kind of go down the way you see each way. So you kind of figure out which way he probably won't go. And you do that. And if you don't, you get hit. There you go. So you go in the corner and boom. And you only get like a freaking matter of a second to actually hit him. Because he hides his... Oh man, I'm really sucking right now. And of course the spiders. And the more and more you hit, the faster he gets. So I recommend, if you're doing this in Null Buster, holy cow. It is doable, but holy shit, it is friggin' difficult. It takes a lot of time. So if you're in a race, I would say just suck it up and basically just take your time, because you're going to be losing energy fast if you don't do it. Now if you're doing a normal run, normal race, whatever, fucking use ice, man. So much easier. Alrighty, so we're going to go on Sigma Stage 2. And I'm just trying to think. And that's the great thing about this one is that if you actually run out of energy tanks or if you need to refill, you go back to Armored Armadillo stage and you refill, basically, before you go to Stage 2. Not like those Mega Man games where you just go one stage after another without refills. You know, that's the past. Holy cow, that's the past. You know, living in ancient history. Personally, I like that type of style, actually. I was being heavily sarcastic there, actually. Okay, so we're going to be going to good old Chill Penguin. And with fire, he is pretty easy. So you pretty much just keep on hitting him until you basically can't. And that's when he slides and you jump. Simple as that. And he's actually being very good to me right now, actually. Because most of the time he just slides. And he like that. Like if you hit him once, he slides. Hit him another time, he slides. And then it just gets very not good. Alright. There we go. And we want to kill this guy, take his ride armor, and just go absolutely freaking crazy. that's about it. I have to say the ride armor in this game is quite uninspiring. It's cool that you get giant like mech things that basically could destroy things, but I have to say it does improve in the second one and doesn't very much improve in the third one, so. And then they're just kind of like. Now with Storm Eagle here, his weakness is Chameleon Sting. And I did the Chameleon Sting way too soon to actually charge it. You want to use it basically when he attacks or he does his flying thing, because you can actually just go right. He goes right through you. That's the thing. When you get... Oh my god, it's the Gold Mega Man from number 3. I have ultimate armor in this. Yes. Okay. So that's our bosses of stage 2. Let's get rid of that guy. Homing Torpedo, love it. Boom. Yeah, there you go. There we go. Okay, so guess what our main boss weakness is? Chameleon Sting also. And then we're gonna fight, I think it's Orang Banga, which I keep on getting this one mixed up, and the one from number 5, because Orang Banga actually makes a return in number 5, X5. Now, the only thing is, the major thing is that you do not want to kill the middle one first, because it will stay pretty much closed in while you're fighting the other eyes, and you'll be in trouble, let's just say. Unless you like very much close quarter combat. Alright, he's being really a bastard, basically. So if you defeat one, I think the red one appears. There we go. So it's usually green and blue, and then you kill one, usually the eyes, and then the red one shows up, which kind of goes and shoots at the same time, and the one in the middle just keeps on going back and forth like that. So, alright, so that's it for this episode. If you do like it, please like. If you want to comment, please comment. If you like this video, check out my other videos to help the channel grow, because it's all good. It's all good, because you want to get the community growing. That's what you do. It's already growing, but why not make it more grow? There you go. So until next time, this is Lord Virgilus saying, even though I said Lord, I think I'm going to go back to Lord. I'm not totally sure. This is Lord Virgilus, or Virgilus, saying farewell and good night.